Welcome back to Strayfinder, everybody. Last week, shenanigans went down. So I do believe I was pretty tired, but I do believe after they were done talking with Lave, the rest of the party I think it was what Bodhi, Marlum, and Maya, yeah, went back to the inn and had a conversation with and like went to bed and stuff like that. Found the rest of the party. Bodhi is no longer surprised at the antics that are gotten up to. So good job on breaking the pure paladin lady. How dare you? You all should be ashamed. Oh, and I think and then the next morning, you guys talked to the dryad who it turns out that she visited her during the night and did some brain stuff to
Only
her.
brain stuff?
So she was able to. Well, I mean, none of you got up in the middle of the night to check
There were
anything
bonus
out. So
shenanigans also occurring. Oh well. We'll just to assume that that was absolutely the case and totally what happened.
yeah.
We know your game.
Um.
We know your game.
Huh? What? What? Me? I will have you know I am made of incorruptible, pure essence, madam. How
You're
dare
made
you?
of jism and hope
Anyways.
and alcohol.
Um, you guys can just
Yeah.
come with me. I continue on without me. I
Sure.
have to go to the bathroom. So
Oh
I'll be
yeah,
back.
knock yourself out. We're just doing the recap anyways. What else happened? The party was just about to go to the Eldritch Sanctum. At least some of you
Yeah.
were. And what else happened? Did...
I think that was basically it.
Could have swore something
Um,
else happened. I could have swore something else happened,
no, there
but
was a
you
lot
know
of info
what?
dump last session, so I don't think that came down to it. We shared the information we'd gathered.
Well, and
Yes, there was a
shopping.
bit of shopping too, and then there was sleep and then plans. I think that was all it came down to. Yeah.
Yeah. So we'll wait for Kanathos to come back because his stuff was supposed to happen at the end of last session,
Yeah.
and that it's gonna be happening in between you going to the Eldritch Sanctum, which I think Lyra is already on her way to.
That makes sense. It's likely that Bodhi herself will opt out of going to the sanctum because she is aware that she was kind of fucking rude to that girl before and would not like to. Yeah.
I mean, both of you
True, but
kind of
Bodhi
were.
was the ruder one, and she's not used to being the ruder one, so she will probably stay out of it, lest she poisoned the deal, such as it were. She'll get a perch on. She'll do some perching. It'll be great.
Are you gonna perch next to that thing?
I guess. I mean, if it looks like a good perch. If it looks like a good perch, she'll give it a go. Every perch deserves a chance.
Well, there's a reason why that Fey thing was perching there. They're good
Alright,
perches,
if it's a
Brent.
great perch, then that's exactly where she perches at.
Cool. Oh hey, I hadn't had my GM notes open. Ooh, I forgot something. Oh my god, guys, just 4 Roses bourbon. It's just, you ever get a chance, treat yourself. It's so
I will do so. I find that bourbons in general are a little bit too sugary for my tastes. But I may indeed partake.
Weirdly enough, I hate sweets, but I love bourbon. And my favorites, but on the other end of the spectrum, my favorite scotches are all like dark and smoky.
You have such you have just eclectic taste. I think that's the best way to put it. Your alcohol tastes are entirely at odds with the rest of your tastes.
Well, I mean, kind of. Like rye whiskey, I also like bourbon. I like, but the thing is, I don't add anything to bourbon to makes it sweeter. I just like it's a perfect amount of sweet for me, I guess. It's just unfortunate because I'm in California and because the country's so big, bourbon's actually more expensive for me.
You do get lots of tequila places. Instead, though.
Brandy actually. Brandy is because.
Oh, of course, right? Yes, you would probably have a shit ton of. Yeah, all right, no, that makes sense.
The stuff that would I think I've asked before on the East Coast costs like $15. Is like $7 on our shelves.
Nice.
Because I used to live right next to the city, Modesto, that made most of our
I
brandy.
tend to prefer cognac to brandy myself.
Anyways, fair. But I don't think it can technically be cognac unless it comes from that part of France, right?
I mean, I've only ever had cognac that was French, so maybe I have not checked whether that's a thing or not.
Oh, okay. So who's all going to Elder Sanctum, by the way? Bodhi's Virgin.
I think Thel will probably go along. She hasn't been in there yet.
Okay. Voland. Rem.
Gonna pass.
He is also going to perch, but on a
Maya
cock.
is obviously going.
I'll go.
Maya's going. Marlum's going. Lear last said she was going. Corlia, you going?
Why not?
Cool.
Well, if everyone's going, then I'll go.
Yeah, and you are correct. It's only cognac if it's produced in the French appellation d'origine contrôlée.
Yeah. And left. Oh, okay. So, what else can we do while we're waiting for Kanathis? Oh yeah, did Thel ever decide what she wanted from the market? She was thinking about it, then never really came up.
No, she decided to pass for now. There's nothing in particular that she has an interest in. She's already pretty enough. Of course, I've opened up the fucking character sheet, and yet again there's another update thing in here. Let's see. Pro accounts can use the API. Oh, they actually have the companion working. I may hook that up and see if it works.
I mean, she's got a really, really long tail that could use a bow.
You raise a very good point. I mean, she could get a bow anywhere, but...
But what about a magic bow that changes color with her
Oh no, that's a tell, you see. You don't ever want tells if you're a sex demon.
What about a magic bow that changes color with
there
her
you
wings?
go. Just at fucking random. That's what we like to hear. Sure, how much would it cost to get some kind of outrageously nonsense bow?
What she should get is like a really, really long, like crisscrossy lace.
like a
ends in a bow, all down
a fishnet tail stocking.
Kind of, but except less garbage than fishnet.
Oh, that's some nice fish.
Those
Then
things
yeah,
are
okay,
really easy.
yeah. Welcome back.
Like, I can have this. So, for her, I'd like 10 gold, maybe. She could probably flirt with the person and get a better deal. In fact, if she does do that, it's 5. We don't need to see that roll. I've seen it before.
Oh my god, even the font on this character sheet has changed. Like, very subtly, but the tabs are different. Core, defenses, attacks, etc. It's a different fucking...
Did they update?
They updated the sheet again. It's got another version. 1.09 now, or whatever the fuck.
Hang on,
it's barely changed. It is such an inconsequential amount of change. It's just font and an API change for people who have the pro version of the system.
You know what they've done? If you go to settings, they've let you set the font you want.
So wingdings. Let's...
Version 1.
Oh, I can't set it to wingdings. Alright, let's... Oh god, alright, fantasy is broad. It's some broad text right there. It's not the... Oh god, it doesn't... It looks okay for tabs, it does not look good for anything. Let's go back to Arial. We can stay Arial. That's fine. That's fine. And then I'll make everything a nice parchment. No, it's such a weird setting. You've got to probiotic yogurt. It's going to do a war on your gunny works until it settles in. Revolting in both senses of the word. But yeah, so there's going to be a thing that happens, what, with Lirelai, is that right?
Yeah. Alright, so...
Something's happening with me?
Yeah, your crystal starts glowing and vibrating and doing that thing. Communication crystal.
Bzz, bzz. Oh, hey, that's my phone, guys. Hang on a second. I gotta take this. Okay. I will take out my... I will... Nah, fuck it. I'll take it out and I'll turn it on.
Sorry about that. I was taking a drink of bourbon. Almost went down the wrong pipe. Almost. I saved it. I thought to myself, don't you cough up this bourbon. This is the last glass.
Don't you bitch, boy.
You
Don't
fucking,
you
if you
bitch.
have to breathe it, then breathe it.
Exactly. Get into your body quicker. All right. So, as we said before, these crystals are project like a single solid color, and yours is blue. So you see a blueberry, a Jesse-shaped blueberry appear in front of you. The image is from about like the upper chest up, kind of like a Grecian bust,
Fancy.
which is I guess, well, not ironic, but a fun play on words, since behind him, that's all you can see.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Well, I
You
can just see
see-
him.
You see him, and then he appears to be sitting in a very curvy figure's lap.
Oh, he's sitting in the lap of one of his sisters. Okay.
Yeah, you could probably guess that since you've seen this stuff before. This is probably Haley.
Oh.
Yeah, and rather than like the pale blue light that is usually happening, that Jesse usually is, he's more like a blueberry at this point.
Ah, I see.
Yeah.
Instead of a tomato. Okay.
Yeah. And
Hi,
he's-
Jesse.
Hi, Lirelai. I just we just made it to Fafnir.
Oh, that's great.
Bird.
I'm in the Trails Timberland right now.
I would like to connect your call to my cleavage.
Uh, yeah, cool. Yeah. Wait, already?
Yeah.
Hmm.
How did you get there so fast?
Oh, we used some weird, crazy ferry pathway to get here.
Well, that sounds interesting. Perception check. Do it for science. If Dell is there, I'll give you an advantage.
Thel's pegging senses are tingling.
Advantage on
Perception.
what? Oh, perception.
Yeah.
The bet is he getting a handy J or getting pegged? Or both. Maybe it's both.
Or hmm.
You've seen his sisters. Well, it's possible if she has an artificial one, you do know that.
Yes.
They're all...
Well, I mean, yeah. It could totally be
Yeah,
a gem encrusted boy pussy breaking strap on. Or some kind of series of stringed up blue coated vibrating orbs. Whatever works. They're all deviants. We know this to be true.
They are. They are.
They're my deviants.
Yeah.
Fucking a 28, Jesus. Very perceptive Squiddo.
Wisdom.
Right.
Caster.
Right. Looks like someone's being taken down to Handy J Central.
Hey,
His
and
sisters
also,
are so lewd.
and also, my defense is also
Yeah.
these are minotaurs. This is something that happens, and also I know for a fact that Kanathis doesn't mind because he is a man of superior taste.
Yeah.
So, just I'm calling to tell you that we're here in Fafnir now, and my sister's here too. She's gonna be setting up the Red Fang Festival was real good this year, and we managed to get enough contacts to set up a outpost in the city.
Well, that's good. That means you and the rest of your family gonna be around.
Just Haley for now.
Ah.
All you can see of Haley's face is just the biggest, cheekiest grin.
Hmm.
Yep, and then
Oh dear,
yep,
someone's
and
groping.
Fella's going to essentially mirror her, but L version feminine. I forget what Lorelei wears. Is it actually possible for Thel to easily get at that squiddly snatch?
We have art. We have pretty good art of what she wears, don't we? Like
I
the
would have
really
to pull it
tight
up. I just can't
modesty.
remember.
I can't remember either, man.
You know, it doesn't matter if it's easy to reach. Life finds a way.
She'll find a way.
Life finds a way. No, you know, it's not that hard. That's literally her job.
Yep. There's maybe like the barely perceptible sound of like laces falling away from her bodice. And lots of cheeky Thel grinning. How long are you guys staying in Fafnir then? Is it until Jessie learns how to become a cute little witchy witch?
Well, I'm gonna
Mm-hmm.
what? And Haley just starts laughing. Oh, I'm gonna be staying with my sister for now while I learn how to cast magic.
Ah. Do we have any nice outfits for you? Because, I mean, wouldn't do for a cutie little moo like you not to have a sweet little witch's outfit for going to their first days at wizard school.
Actually, I can't remember if Lirelai had already invited Jessie to stay with her. Was that already a thing that happened? I can't remember.
Does she live underwater?
Kenneth?
Um.
Oh wait, she was talking about getting one of the
the pool
half
room,
apartments
right.
people get. Yeah, there are apartments that are half sunk for what would that be called? Interterrestrial couple? Interland? Whatever. One in water, one on land.
Interbiome?
Maybe?
I don't know.
Anyways. I mean, we already got fairly good art of what a squid moo larva
It's just
like,
intercontinental.
So,
because it's a body,
yes,
a body of land or a body of water combined. Or, I mean, it would be two different bodies of land. Like the issue is that both meanings would apply. So if you had a house that straddled two borders or two continents, quote unquote, then it would be the same thing. Jazz hands.
So, just calling to let you know that we both made it here, and we're setting up in the docks area.
Well, that's good. I'm usually around in those areas. I can't wait to be back there and see you.
With the So, like right in the middle of your sentence, you're probably gonna need to make like a fortitude check. Or no, I'd accept
What have you done?
No, you know what? I'll actually accept a wisdom saving throw too.
What have you done?
Just to exert your will over yourself. And you're a
To
wisdom
resist
caster,
the
so
need to be creamy.
it's not it's not competed, but you know, so you can still do it with
I
like
can
15.
still theoretically.
Yeah, you don't have to
pass.
beat a
Yeah,
39.
you can still
Oh,
theoretically, Yeah, this isn't
Uh,
contested. Okay, so 15 is you're still capable of mostly
That was a
talking.
fucking juicy will save right there.
15, 15 to 19 is, you're able to hold a conversation. 20 is, man, you a champ.
That's the talking over the phone to your like estranged husband kind of self-control instead.
Yeah. So, yeah. So, Jesse is going to give you the location of his home. And just drag you over to Fafnir real quick. All right. So, Jesse now lives here. Hang on. Here. He lives right there.
Right by the mercenary holdings?
There's only like the mercenary holdings right here. This is like where the shipwrights are and everything. Actually, you know what? He'd probably live over here in the by
I
the
was gonna say
merchants.
he had a
So
stall, right?
He's gonna be a hop, skip, and he's gonna be a hop. Yeah, a store with it's like a hop, skip, and a jump from Party Street. Yeah. See, Lirelai lives all the way here in like the sunk apartments that you'd have to get like a home, somewhere in the city that's half sunk. I like the name. Hang on, let me just do this. Let me just kind of click
You
on
might
that,
want
and
to
then
toss a blanket
map
over your
there.
burb.
There we go.
Just chirping up a storm.
Is
Also, Rob,
that
your
even a
microphone's
bird or
picking
is
up a
that the
TV.
goddamn crickets?
Your microphone was picking up a TV or something.
I guess the guy was getting too loud for my earbuds. It was going through my earbuds into my
Crazy.
speaker.
Those aren't even the bird this time. Those are friggin' crickets. Hang on. Let me deal with this.
He's gonna go out there with a fucking flamethrower. I'll deal with all the crickets. Give me a moment.
No, I'm just gonna move. I'm just gonna move to the other room because it's a lizard that got moved out to where I usually sit. And it eats crickets,
Nice.
so I gotta move now.
Delicious
so I'll be right
lizard
back.
crickets.
Lizard crickets.
Why
Yep, you were correct,
crickets?
Bats.
Yeah, there's a chameleon.
Yeah. I suppose it looks kind of weird to everyone watching. It's like Lirelai gets a fucking her Nokia buzzstone starts going off, and then everyone watches as she starts a conversation, and then just gets fucking grope attacked by Thel. It's just trying to maintain a normal ass conversation. Like, what the fuck? What is this? What is going on? I think Bodhi loses patience watching very, very quickly and goes to check out that sweet patch. Well, there are only a few sips left. Oh, tragic fate.
Oh,
Where was our tragic fate from? Oh, it
tragedy.
was Zeus in Dota 2. There we go. I remember weird things. Stray's doing all of his cricket killing.
What kind of whiskey do you
I
like?
generally myself go for unpeated single malts. They tend to be like very light blonde colours. As opposed to Stray, who's like straight down the route of the Smokies.
Alright,
He's gonna come back.
Where I'm sitting now may be a bit more echoey, but it's a lot less chirpy.
Not
Less
picking up an echo at the
chirpy.
very least. But then again, you haven't shouted smut yet. It might travel if you shout.
That's me. That one shouting guy. Alright.
That
Over to
shouting guy.
So loud, guys. You have no idea. So yeah. Jesse now has a residence in Fafnir.
Super sweet.
Yes. Zell, come on! I'm trying to.
Oh, I'm sorry, I was being distracting. And then she will disappear out of view of the screen. But to everyone else observing, all she has done is go on knees and swap around to the front.
Don't make me tentacle
Lem,
you.
lem, lem.
Oh, please. Please do. Don't you threaten me with it.
Oh no! How cruel! Yeah, no, Thel has an exceptionally long tongue, and anyone in Ice Shop will get a chance to see it at work.
Yeah, Winter's got to go to his
Gotta
bunk
go
for a
deal with
minute.
some shit.
All right. So, the conversation will last a little bit longer with him valiantly trying to tell you about the new place and how they've been setting up, and what is his will now? His will is like a -1.
To get broken in by his sister. Oh no!
Oh.
Oh no!
Oh no, he only gets halfway there before his, full on Ahego. He's gone.
To see white stuff squirt up.
Jesse,
The screen
no.
disappears in a little torrent.
I mean, it would if stuff could actually block the screen that well. It's magic. I don't care. You get to watch the entire thing.
There's some kind of
Attaboy.
crotch-based snickering coming from Thel.
Should have done his fort save. He has more. He has more of that.
I feel like if it's a fort save over a will save, it's like fucking just wrap your fingers around the base and squeeze for dear life. You're not going anywhere. You're staying down. Yep.
So,
Can you all hear me?
Yeah. So that happens. Yeah. Lyra, hey, the only actual loot things I have planned are with Jesse. Everything else comes from
Oh
you
yeah,
guys.
no,
Leave
don't
me
blame you
alone.
at all. Thel will then resume, after the call closes. Well, at least, she's a good girl. She'll finish Lorelei off. Seems only fair.
I'm guessing that the conversation will eventually wrap up with Lorelei saying her goodbye, and then Jesse dreamily muttering something.
Yeah, Zanzo would have crushed that fucking roll.
Has he done any He hasn't done.
You
anything
not
like
seen the
that,
latest
though.
episode?
Yes,
Oh
he
yeah.
has.
Oh yeah.
Nope.
Zanza has. Of course, yes. You should check it because Zanza, it would turn out, does the fucking Ilgade family proud in more than one way, and may or may not have ruined sex for all of the sex worker.
Cool. I'll probably watch it a little bit tonight, but I gotta go into work really.
You could always
early
listen
tomorrow,
to it at
so
work.
gotta
I
go to
mean,
bed
it's the
early.
magic of it being. No.
No, I can't. I don't have a phone.
Oh no.
capable of
Use the
doing
YouTube
that.
downloader and then bung it on
It's like-
MP3.
I don't have one of those.
What do you listen to music on?
My
Oh, you don't
computer.
actually have anything for work yet. Oh, I
No.
thought you were making do with some low grade technology. Oh, that's even more tragic. How do you do it? How does one live without music? Especially since there's a new Queens of the Stone Age album out.
I stand there and hum to myself. I
You
guess.
just stand there and do your job? What is this? It's inhuman.
I usually get lost in thought. Today I was just thinking
You're
about this
just thinking
game.
about butts.
So.
What?
Yeah, I was thinking about that a lot. So, is there anything you would like to bring up to Jesse before you end the call?
Lorelei to orgasm?
Hmm. I don't
Has
think
he ever
so.
been kept up to date on like the fucking stupendously dangerous shit we do? Just like on a regular basis, or is it just like, we're off on another adventure? Don't worry, no one's gonna explode or die.
Wait, were you
No,
talking to me?
to Kina. Ooh, you should show him your picture. Yeah, portrait
Picture?
of the orgy.
Oh, that was with the
Yeah,
that was
the Fae took a
one, right?
portrait
Yeah.
in the Swift Huntress orgy.
Oh yeah.
Then there's also a backup selfie of Lirelai wearing a Volantic hat because it's really funny.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I'll show him the picture of the the bar event.
Poor Jesse.
Jesse.
Oh no! And then you hear from the background, oh yeah.
Pretty much.
Feel like a bad influence.
You know,
He...
he squeaks, and then she starts again, and you've seen this channel before. You just want to stay behind and keep watching. Or do you want to go to the Eldritch Sanctum with the rest of the party?
Probably should go with the rest of the party.
Ooh, you know what? Phil has the world's meanest idea. She
What's
will pluck up the gem, and let's see here. You want to roll a 1d2, Kina? No, sorry, 1d3.
What are you doing?
All right, that's going in the Vagoo. All right, we're gonna take it. We're gonna take him on a journey.
Oh no! Oh no!
Do you try and stop her? Can I have this?
Yeah, I think I actually will try and stop Belle from doing that. That's too much.
Okay.
This poor little heart won't take it.
Alright, so I'll give you because you didn't like 18 or above, I'll give you a -2 to try and to physically stop her, and you guys can make up a check and tell me which check you'd like to do to stop to stop each other from doing the thing.
What, are other people gonna try and stop this from happening? Tisk.
No.
An initiative check
Sure.
first.
Well, sure. Let me pull up the.
We only need the numbers. Let's see here. I mean, she's not. No, I'm thinking a +4.
Oh, yeah, you can just use the numbers. It's fine.
I forgot I have the little pictures next to thing. Aha! But my modifier's higher, so it's a close fucking thing.
What? Where's that plus? Where's that point?
That's my modifier.
From?
+4. So the built-in character sheets use your modifier as a decimal to break ties. So if you hit the initiative button, you would get 11.02 because 2 is your modifier.
Oh, okay.
It is very, very convenient.
Alright. Alright, so you lose the initiative off. Alright. So because
So
of
make me scoop that out.
She has a very long tongue.
because of how these things work, you can still see him. He just at first he could see you, then he could see an incredible amount that he needs to make a will save for, and now he can see just nothing. But let's see if he sees nothing before he sees nothing, or let's see what happens.
I mean, he'll be able to hear a lot of interesting things. Whap whap. Oh, your session expired on the Wi-Fi. It doesn't need refreshing constantly then.
Right.
Yeah.
Winter? I
I
all I
should
heard
be
was
back. I just
Right,
said
yeah.
right.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So,
But yeah, I should be fine for the rest of the night now.
okay. So, Leela, what do you do?
Fel captures it in her
I'm-
lips, goes for a big, very deep kiss, and then her tongue sends that gem exploring. It's a nice series of big old sloppy noises for Jesse, as he is very aware of where that thing went.
That's all right, Rem. I get you that you're in a lot of pain.
Just sit back and enjoy. As these fucking deviants go at each other.
Okay. I may have to try and I'm going to try and restrain you, and then I'm going to start, and then I have to with some of my bigger tentacles, and then I'm going to try and like get it out with my smaller tentacles. I want that back.
And then you hear like that speaking with the tongue out of the mouth sound like, look at that.
All right.
Did they give you anything for that, Rem?
Curse you, CMB.
That's why I'm
Are
going
they going to
to
give you a
Dr.
shit ton of
Mom.
sweet morphine?
Well, hopefully some opiates.
They just give you like actual opium and pipes.
Grapple!
Oh, good.
Fuck.
That's not going to be in a
No.
CFD. Let's see here. I mean, Fel's own ain't exactly what you would consider particularly great. I lied. Apparently, I'll just roll fucking sweet juicy fire.
Damn it.
Instead, you end up restrained by your own tentacles.
Why are you just... Ah! Pout.
Alright, she'll eventually behave and finish you off and retrieve the gem with her tongue. Because she's a good girl. Yes.
Pretty much, Mercendi. And, yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, when she's done, she'll be just like holding it in her lips and looking very pleased with herself. Just a little bit smugubus. Yep.
Smugubus.
And splotch. I mean, I feel sorry for Jesse. I feel like every time he makes a phone call to Lorelei, he ends up with like multiple levels of fatigue.
Well, to be fair, twice it was because the GM did it to him. But honestly, we can all sit around together and come together as the herd and agree that he kind of deserves it.
It's his fault for being an adorable little cow fuckboy.
Anyways, yeah, with all of that wrapped up, and you know your boyfriend suitably mind broken for the day, what do you guys do? You guys continue on to the sanctum, or what do you want to do, Lirla? You gonna carry on with the party? I don't think Volan wanted to go.
No, I'm gonna go. I'll go.
Okay, so everyone's going to. So, what was the rest of the party doing while this was going on?
Perching.
Oh yeah, Bodhi was perching and
Drinking.
judging,
Also good.
and then Corlia was just Stray.
I had a feeling that you would immediately go to the closest thing to Times New Roman, Mers, due to your hatred of Ariel.
Yeah.
I went with script. It looks nice.
Let's see script hit a button.
I just don't care. I'm just used to Times New Roman. I've used it for since I've had a computer. It was the standard font for all my computers.
Script is neat. I'm worried about how the kerning would look for punctuation.
Oh, wait, hang on.
Wait, no,
Did
that
you
doesn't
actually
look like
tell
that's
it
done
to
that to...
apply the font to chat roles, Winter?
No, I
No
forgot
wonder
to
I
do
liked it
that.
so much. It looked like Ariel. Whoa, Jesus, no. Do not like. And I'm glad that I was a 1, so you immediately drink yourself into a fucking stupor. Yeah.
Well, that was con. I didn't have the save do it.
Also, it seems really weird that it says Corley the Unbridled Constitution.
Yeah,
That's
it's kinda
Oh
weird.
yeah,
They
CMB,
also-
CMB. What the
Also,
fuck? Shit. I bet I can fix that. That's very
Oh,
strange.
wow. Huh.
Also, Winter, I
Crap,
just
Mm-hmm.
read that while you guys were talking. Half Fae in Borks, Fae breed true. Half Fae are like people who carry children of Fae.
Oh yeah, but
Yeah, so there is no block. You just get random things added to you.
Guys, I
Just
just got the
wondering.
finished version of my character select Chippy and it's adorable. I'm just gonna bung that in voice chat text.
Okay. Do it. Oh my
That
god,
is
that is
awesome.
adorable.
Ooh.
That
My
is so
god.
perfect
Yes!
for you.
I'm very happy with it. Also, oh my god, did you see
man.
DCLs? Okay, so DCL got Saltama, aka Salty Saitama, and it's fucking just so much incredible.
That shit doesn't get posted in our chat.
Yeah, no, I
We're
mean, it
not
goes
special.
to a character select. I can show you a glimpse of the unfinished version of Saltama, but it's fucking sweet. Let's see if I grab it in the screen cap.
I really, really like the little hanging crescent moon from your hat, though. So good.
Let's see here.
Once.
It's great. That's DCL's, and it's so fucking good.
Oh, poor DCL.
oh god, his face.
Oh, GCL.
Alright. So,
The best.
you guys are gonna head over to the Elder's Sanctum and walk on in, and you hear the same, like, bomb falling sound that you did before. Just the descending whistle, and... Yep. And... Boop! Hey! You guys, no! You guys are jerks!
Thel will look insulted and gasp dramatically.
She's pointing at
Oh.
Maya. You said that Leia had an appointment with you, and instead you yelled at her and made her sad.
We had actually come to apologize about that.
And knocked over one of her books. Well, book stacks.
I'm
Welcome
back.
When
Yay.
Bodhi opened the door and flapped out, yeah.
Yep.
Gust of wind knocked over a stack of books.
Thel will immediately try to apply her most persuasive of charms and flirt the old eyelashes. They came here to apologize. Apparently there was a really mean evil wizard who fucked up her brain stuff. We want to see that she's okay.
Mindle will just puff out her cheeks at you. Yeah, I already know about that. The Archmage was here earlier.
And surely they should get a chance to say sorry. They don't want to feel like meanies.
Leia already said you should be let through, but if you guys come in here, if you guys yell at her again, I'm not gonna do worse than teleport you outside.
What if we do really fun
I am
things
honest
to
mistake.
her? Shifty eyes.
I am a mighty wizard! And she'll just like start glowing an insane bright pink.
And I am a mighty warrior, and I shake a
And I'm a mighty slut! She will shake her chest.
Volan
Oh yeah, we're all mighty
Volan,
sluts.
Volan
Everyone starts
disappears
shaking.
and ends up in the drink.
Sploosh!
You know, I'm not
Can
gonna
I
say he
take a
didn't
saber
deserve
rifle?
that. But where did you send him? We sort of need to get him when we leave.
The water.
Thalarian will check with brain telekinesis that Volan hasn't been, like, disintegrated by a fairy. Voland, are you alive? Alright, he's fine.
Alright.
Blur, blur, blur.
So my page refuses to load. That's
Volan's page refuses to load, though, so, you know.
Is that what the kids
Yeah,
are
it
calling
does if you get
these days?
spoochified.
No, as in my Roll20 page legit refuses to load.
That sucks. You just getting the hatching dragons?
No, as in a problem occurred with this webpage, so it's reloaded, so it keeps trying to reload.
It's pulled you into it
Yeah.
now, has it worked?
And
Yeah, it
let's
says you.
Give it a moment. It might pull you back in
yeah.
automatically because you're. Oh no, you're gone. Never mind.
And just kick me out again.
What browser are you using? Or are you using the app?
Safari.
Safari? That's a thing people still use.
Yeah, I'm on
Oh,
the iPad.
but Roll20 has an actual app and it's free. You should be able to find that in the iTunes.
Yeah, it's not.
Oh. Never mind then. No idea then. Yeah. Dude.
Anyways, so.
Fuck off. You fucking.
I guess just Safari and Roll20 don't get along. It's cool. I mean, nothing is happening currently in game. You are currently sat in a river, being a damp doggo.
Damp doggo.
A damp go.
Yeah. Anyways, so Blaminda will make the points at her eyes and then points at Maya, and then
He puts her on the bed.
She's gone.
yeah, this time she literally explodes into like a firework.
I'm sure she's not dead, but that was fucking sweet.
Ooh.
Hey Maya, is this person we're gonna apologize to a real cutie?
Fell down.
I like nerds.
Now's not the time, though.
Nerd.
Yeah.
Fucking
It looks like after spending her time in an orgy, Thel has got her groove back and rebounded from being, you know, trapped in the Feywilds for 2 weeks of goddess sex. And she's learned some handy new tricks. Ooh, is she a floofer? And she'll twiddle her fingers together. I learned some new tricks for floofers. Hello?
I'm not enabling you.
fuck.
Thel will also pout. I bet you knocked over her books. Which way do we?
That
Oh,
was
okay.
funny.
Which way do we go?
Upstairs, I guess? I don't know. I haven't been in here.
It's this way.
Also, watch your
I
step.
remember it was a left, a right, and then directly up.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then we gotta jump through.
You don't have. We didn't have to jump. There was actually just a thing for going up. But- and then it's make sure you don't hit your face.
I'll jump through the window and it hit my face again.
Bob
You
voluntarily
catch the
hits his
floor
face.
with your face.
God damn it!
Thel will.
People who want to not high five the floor with their face can make a dex check if they like.
She makes a reflex.
I would love to try and make Dex check if it would ever let me get into
I'll get
my
that for
fucking
you.
game.
Don't you worry. We'll see if you nail it.
Well, he can't. He's not there.
Oh yeah, you're right. He's in the swim.
He's
He's swimming
swimming.
right now. He's in the river. Damn doggo.
Am I in
Yes,
the river?
you got teleported to the river by the fairy
Yes.
after waving your hammer. You're like, and I'm a warrior. And she went, boop. And then you were just in a river.
I should jerk it in her general direction just for spite.
I'll get you one day, Blaminda.
A problem
Alright.
repeatedly occurred on roll20.net. Oh, wonderful.
Maya, you make it. Thel, you make it. Lirelai,
You're
you fall
right.
on your
Sorry.
tentacles.
Oh, my dex check is
Flat.
not as high as my. I hit reflex. That would have been. It was still been a 15.
Oh,
Yeah,
is this?
that 15 is the thing for it. So
So we'll giggle. Ah, sideways. Fun. Probably help Marlem and then Lorelei up to their feet.
Corlia,
Yes. What?
dex check.
Yes.
Oh god, DCL's changed his Discord.
As he changed it to
noticed that.
Sultana. Fuck yeah!
Yes.
Change
Wow,
it
look
to
at
what?
me have actual dex.
Yeah, your dexterity
Hey, look at that.
dexterity isn't
You
good.
make it. You don't fall on your huge tracts of land.
You would make such a milky mess.
I was about to say there'd be a squish. There'd be
A flood. Hmm.
And then you could yell back at her. You smack me in the tits.
I believe Corlia also has my little mind fairies around
Yay,
her.
mind fairies.
Wom 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 wom.
You know, if it
So-
doesn't let me in, I'll just keep talking to you and play.
That's fine. I mean, if there needs to be a sheet roll for any reason, I'll pop it in for you. It's okay.
See, this is why I
Alright,
don't
so
trust
after-
communist technology.
After like spluttering and make it to the shore, what do you do, Voland?
I angrily shake off. Hope I don't smell like wet dog. I should shake a.
When you get back, you are going to rub yourself all over her furniture.
Oh yeah, the shake. Yeah,
I'll
shake
show
off.
her.
I'm going to storm
1
towards the
second, I'm
tower
gonna see if that fixed it.
and give her a piece of my mind and a piece of something
That's
else.
weird.
Possibly.
The tower? There's like 3.
Hmm.
I'm going to march towards the tower that I feel the most general disdain for at the moment.
You mean the small tower at the Eldritch Sanctum?
Correct.
Yes.
Okay.
He's just gonna end up in the river over and over, isn't he?
I mean, if he starts yelling at a fairy, different things are gonna happen.
I mean, you were already grown boobs once. I think that Voland is a faster learner than this. The library takes lair actions for shenanigans.
Fuck it, I'm playing Bejeweled.
Because Blaminda is a powerful wizard!
And that's when she gets a splat of white and creamy across the face.
Wait, you just walk back into the sanctum and jizz on her. That's how fairies make people butt pregnant. So be careful.
I mean, there may be a D100 roll involved.
Do it.
Alright, so, Voland's making his way back, and you guys are standing in front of Leah's door.
Wait, am I currently uptown from it or downtown from it?
You're like,
Is
you're
it
like,
to the
you're like.
side?
There's a bunch of water right beside the sanctum, and that's where you ended up. And then you pulled yourself ashore and probably promptly walked back towards the sanctum again.
So I'm not making my way downtown.
No.
Walking fast, faces.
Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. No, you don't have to do that.
Anyways, that was fun. Everyone had fun. So, are you gonna go into Leia's room?
Shit, yeah.
Should
Womp.
Well,
Fel will clap her hands. Yes, it's a cutie nerd. Literal sex face all the
oh
time.
god, it really is.
Oh, and a collar. I hadn't noticed a collar last time.
Yeah, Saban has good tokens. He's a good man.
Mhm.
Gives us all his tokens. All right. So, yeah, you knock on the door, and the door will open, and you see Leah. Leah. Same thing. I'll interchange them because I don't care. Sitting in her much where you saw her last time, but with slightly more frazzled hair. Oh, right, the angry lady and a succubus
Hello.
and a squid and a person in armor
Security?
and a huge chested centaur.
Yes.
What? Oh, okay.
I'm sorry for yelling at you.
Yeah, well, your mom also casted a very mean spell on me.
Your mom.
Anyways, she would. Uh, I didn't remember her, but apparently she wanted it that way. She came here to the Eldritch Sanctum for very powerful ingredients every year.
The dankest.
Do you know what these special herbs were meant to do?
As far as I can, well, I was told to tell you. So, as far as I can discern, they were spells for, they were ingredients for what I would use to empower a spell, ingredients for concealment, and a lot of stuff for things that make people explode.
Oh, that's cheery.
These sound like bad things for a person who's been mind wiping bitches to have all of the stuff.
I
Suck
don't
on
like
my
your
dick,
mom
Julie.
anymore.
That's okay. I'm starting to think I don't either.
Huh? What?
I'm just gasping at Maya saying that she doesn't like her mom.
Oh, well, I mean, not everyone can have great moms. Mine's nice.
She hot too. Sweet.
Yes.
That will just nod sagely to herself as though this were the answers to the questions of life.
The universe. 42.
420, you mean?
What is 6 by 9?
420! I mean, is that her mother is a cute herm?
Oh. That's what that block does.
Nah. Just figuring something out.
They will look at Leia and go, "Hey, do you have the same sensitive place as the goddess?" And then she's gonna try and pinch like the spot of the ear, the perfect spot on her floofer. The just the right bit of the ear.
Hang on. I think I think I have a GIF for this.
Is it safe for work?
Yeah, it is.
Sweet.
You can open it.
Yes.
Okay, so I can make those explode. That's nice.
Explosions.
So yeah, she does a more stationary version of that. Hey, you know, nice, attractive lady.
Yeah. I wanted to make sure that you felt properly apologized to. Rub, 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 rub.
To the left a little
Yeah.
bit.
That will again, for the second time in a single morning, be a smugubus.
It's fine. It only was a little bit of work. Gargoyle was
That's
mean.
fine, I'll make sure she gets such a spanking.
Grumpy gold rock.
That would be something to see.
That really would be.
Phil's okay with telling white
Literally,
lies.
look at it.
She wouldn't survive trying to give Bodhi a spanking.
Marlum is just trying to figure out what any of this has to do with chicken and the acquisition thereof.
I mean, they were herbs of empowerment. Maybe you need that.
I mean, haven't you ever heard of alchemical?
Yeah, I
chicken?
mean, no, he's already got the part that makes him crave it
It comes
fortnightly.
in a can.
Yep.
No, alchemical chicken comes in a can, yo.
Oh yeah, no, I
Uh-huh.
mean, just watch out though if you ever get a tin of cock. It might not
What?
be exactly what you were expecting.
So, anyways, Lave said that you guys were looking into this kind of for her a little bit. So, well, she was very, very roundabout about it. You know how she are. But, she gave me this for you. And there's a little, parchment with a list of alchemical ingredients on it. She'd apparently just get this every year.
Alchemical
You know,
ingredients. Huh?
alchemically Lorelei.
Well, spell ingredients too.
What are they for?
Like I told you, what I would use them for are spells of to empower spells and for powerful area of effect concealments.
Like hiding evil lairs.
And explosions, right? You definitely
Yeah.
mentioned explosions.
Explosive traps, mostly.
Would you say explosive runes?
Alright, Lorelei, is there
Yes.
any miraculous chance that somehow you know some sort of not sinister thing to do with all of these ingredients?
Let me
I don't
make.
know, a giant super aphrodisiac or something. Something
Let me consult my
nice.
craft
Some kind of
alchemy.
bunny rabbit dispenser. I don't fucking know.
Let me make a craft alchemy
Yeah.
check. Nyeh.
Nah, you don't know.
Would
I'm not sure.
Arcana work?
You could look at this and see Arcana if you wanted, yeah. One,
Is it
one thing I really
spellcraft,
like.
or is that? Oh, knowledge Arcana. Okay, let's see.
Well, you know that some of these spell ingredients could be used in transmutation.
Ew. Ah. My guess is that it changes something about the person.
Perhaps a transformative disguise. Like, you know, sort of double down on all of it. Make yourself look like a sneaker and not yourself. Rub, rub, rub.
A couple tails will just wrap around Thel's waist.
I
Don't
won't.
stop.
Toothy grin.
It's up, what's up?
Say, do you know what she looked like, the Maya's mum?
Man, hang on. She will nod and wiggle her fingers and wait for it straight to find the art again. Because that's the thing that happens. Hang on. Oh my god, this might take forever. Why? This was actually one of the things I was gonna set up last night, but I was too tired to do it. Tabletop. Where's all my art at? Do.
There is no potion.
what? Potion?
It could be used to produce some kind of transformative. We haven't suddenly gotten a transformative potion, Marlon.
Oh. That said several of the ingredients could be. I mean, that's the one real way to test, and we have a test puppy.
Yeah, but I mean, imagine if one of them was shrinking. He already has a pretty bad Napoleon complex.
That's true.
Oh, don't worry. We're gonna address that in a bit when he tries to confront a fairy.
Yeah, shall I get the Metamorphica out?
That'd probably be a good idea.
Oh god.
You hear that, Rem?
What?
No, shush.
What happened?
Fun things. Don't worry. Everything's
You
alright.
should definitely piss this fairy off. It's going to be awesome.
Well, that just tells me that that'd be a
Do
bad
it.
idea.
It actually might not
It's
necessarily.
only
be.
potentially a bad idea.
You might just get dunked in the river again, over and over. Next river might be made of something else, though.
Literally.
No, it's just the Jizz Ocean. Ah, it looks
The
like
Jizz-
Volan has been dumped in Cum Lake.
The liquid levels have risen half an inch. That's both impressive and disturbing.
What's even more worrying is that the color has changed. The river of grow boobs.
Ah, it was Pharaoh. There we go. You all know Pharaoh, right? The Pharaoh or whatever, the artist with the witch.
Nope.
Yeah, you remember?
No.
No.
I gotta find it.
Who?
It's the person's very very popular.
Sparrow?
No, not Sparrow. I don't like Sparrow. Well, sometimes.
Oh my god, I forgot that there are some fucking hilarious physical form mutations, like one that's just referred to as alternate locomotion.
I think that's just sending you to
Ultimate
Alternate
Locomotion.
locomotion, as in you gain the legs of a
Ultimate.
different creature, you become a quadruped, your feet become bouncy, you become a slitherer, you get fronds, you get tentacles, you get pseudopods, you could hover, you could teleport, or your entire movement machine is the body of another creature except for its head. And then you roll on the creature table for what kind of toy you become.
Ministry of Silly Walks.
All right, here we go.
Tentacle Verland would be pretty funny.
I think I'm already a
Yes,
squid.
you're a
one.
squidger. You're a squidger cat.
Maybe.
Safe or not?
Safe for work, yeah.
Creepy.
Spoopy.
Are those bird
Scary
claws?
skeleton.
No.
And is that how she looks then?
What?
Yes. Yep. That's Leah wiggles her fingers, and this is how she looks. Like a strange fey-looking creature with falcon's talons for hands.
I'll give Thel a shot at figuring out what she's looking at if you want.
Sure.
Nature, history. What are we looking at? Dungeons.
All right. So I will let you use either Fey or Nature, and there'll be different things. Well, different ways of you knowing it, anyways.
There's a knowledge fey?
That I meant history and what was it? Nature. Yeah.
Oh, well, actually, Thel isn't trained in either of those. I'm just gonna do a raw int, I guess. Yeah, no, and I just
History or
looked and I was
nature.
like, why does a
So,
Slayer not get those? I'll do
do
a raw
you-
int.
Do you have any pertinent skills that you would like to levy?
Dungeoneering, engineering, geography, local sense, stealth, survival.
You know what? I will actually give you a D100 to see if you banked one before.
That's pretty good. That's strong. Nah.
Nah.
I know what the fuck that is. That's not a person.
Can I try?
You could use nature
Wait, he said Falcon
or
Claws. He has
I
knowledge.
have
stricken.
history.
Dude, you have a natural like +10 to knowledge.
Yeah,
You
it's
can
got
try
bird
history, but
hands, so you should know.
You can remember. You can use history, but remember, the only ages that you guys really know a lot about, only Nat 20s give you stuff about forgotten ages.
So
Or-
And if you want
hold
to
yours
do
out.
history, I can roll to assist your history. Give you 2 shots at an at 20.
I rolled knowledge nature, got 22. What do I get?
This is definitely a Fae. Something very Fae touched, at least.
Reach out and touch fate.
Oh,
I nope, no advantage.
I mean, she's definitely a creepy.
All right, so yeah, you know it is a Fae creature, but it's no less, more or less creepy than Fae you can just find in the
But this is
Everblue
true.
market.
And Thel doesn't find her evil or creepy looking because Thel don't give a shit. It doesn't have a sexual organs, otherwise
Those
it's
lips,
weird.
though. Yeah, those lips though. She's totally into it.
They're drooly. Mm.
And big?
And big lips are never my thing personally, but yeah, Thel would probably be cool for that.
I just never really thought about it much. DSLs are nice though.
DCLs.
Yeah. I mean, Delilah has those, I'm pretty sure.
DCL has those, it's really funny.
Poor, yeah, poor ultimate bully DCL.
Okay, so it'll let me into other Roll20 games, but it won't let me into this one.
Alright, so while they're doing that, Voland, you've made it back to the entrance to the Eldritch Sanctum.
Okay.
What do you do?
I would like to politely enter. I
Alright,
say that there was a misunderstanding before, and I would like to join my friends.
alright. Blaminda will squint at you, nod a
I
little
squint
bit.
back.
She'll
Just a big cheesy smile.
she'll nod a little bit, and Volan shows up on Corlea's back. But right now, he's been polymorphed into a puppy. You mean
Bark, bark, bark.
bark?
bork, bork,
You
bork.
mean onward, mighty steed?
Oh my god, that's a great picture.
Corlea!
I will piss on all your rugs.
Bork, 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 bork. I really need to get work on that universal translator.
Corlea! A purple dog has just landed on your back. What do you do?
A purple
Oh.
bork.
Hello, puppy. Get off my back.
Fuck!
Oh, it's
Purple
Volden.
pupperino.
She can tell.
It barked it.
Yeah,
It
definitely get off
barked
my
in
back.
angry.
You know what? We're gonna put this this icon on Voland in loving memory of Rem's back.
Voland got turned into a
You
puppy.
know I can't see it, right?
He's got the lying down with the sparks coming out of his back thing going on.
Oh, thank you. You rat motherfucker.
Hey, this was the most innocuous thing Blaminda would do to you. It's not even baleful polymorph. You know that you're not a dog.
Oh no. That's I'm perfectly fine with this part.
It's the sparks out the back part.
It's just yes. Yes.
It
Can someone
was
just
in
get-
loving memory of your back.
Can someone just
you-
give me a 45 to my spinal?
How about just a 40 of like King Cobra malt liquor? You can get drunk and diarrhea. I'll say it like it's more pictures of dogs and horses. I'll bung one in voice chat for
Alright.
Okay, so apparently it is only this page that refuses to let me in.
Well, Roll20
Weird.
runs a bunch of processes, so I'm not surprised that Safari won't do it, because Safari is a heap of shit, and if it tries to run too many processes on an Apple device, instead of force a memory dump, it just won't do it. Or it will work, and then force close the program before it burns all of its random access memory.
Yay,
Bullshit.
Apple products.
It let me play Vamps the other night on.
Did you do it through an app, though, or through the screen?
It did let me do it just through the Roll20.
I believe the Roll20,
that
the
sucks.
Vamps game, sorry, had, I didn't move anyone on any other maps, so it was a smaller thing. Also, it had less players in it. I don't know. I honestly don't know. If that's the case.
Can I just settle for a cheap communist
Yeah.
piece of shit? No, I don't want to go on Immigrant. I don't want to look at cats.
What? That's like madness.
What in the butt? Alright, so, anyways, the only other thing I could tell you about her is, while she stayed at the inn and took a lot of stuff from, bought a lot of stuff from us, she would spend most of her time seeing, well, she said anyway, she liked to spend most of her time in, the Arboretum Arcana.
Where's that?
Just down the road, the glass domed building, green light.
Ah,
Uh,
okay. Thank you.
this thing?
This one, Bob.
Oh, this thing. Okay.
Sounds good. We should head there, but like not immediately. Rub, rub, rub.
Borf.
That's not how you spell Arboretum, is it? Arboretum? Arboretum. I don't even think I spelled it right.
Arboretum.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay. I did.
Arboretum. Or the plural, Arboreta.
Why are you asking?
So if you have multiple Arboretums, then there would be an Arboreta. Congratulations.
Okay. So, what do you guys
You want
do?
some fuck?
Are you just gonna do that? Are you gonna ask that in front of everyone, or are you gonna wait till everyone leaves?
She seems like a shy one. So no, they'll will be like, I'll catch up to you guys. I have some stuff to ask. Yeah.
Oh?
Although it's probably immediately obvious to everyone else exactly what that entails, it's for the benefit of the shy one.
Is there anything you guys would like to ask the magic Kitsune in charge of the Eldritch Sanctum?
Yes, I have to ask this. You know what it is.
Buck, 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 buck,
Do you want
buck.
to find spice or chicken, Bob?
Ooh,
The eternal question.
I mean, with the right spices, any chicken can become Chickens got to be. You know what? The arboretum probably is more for the spices. I'm gonna go for rare magical chickens. Sounds.
Alchemical chicken in a can.
I mean, chickens? Like magic chickens? there are some in the deep forest who've uh, who've been touched by some of our magics and have compensated for the fact that they can't fly and that they short range teleport.
Blink chickens?
Blink chickens? Are you
Chickens.
fucking joking?
Well, I mean, that's what most people call them, yes.
But why can't they fly? Is it because they're sort of
They can fly short ranges, but they found out that when they were touched by magic, it was easier to teleport.
Has that made them any fatter and
Hmm.
plumper and juicier?
that? Yeah, that was the
I've-
question I was going
I've
for.
never, I've never
Hmm.
eaten one.
We should capture a blink
It sounds
chicken.
like only a good
Yeah.
idea. Is it more or less gamey than a cockatrice, do you think?
Or a Cornish game hen.
I mean, I don't know. It probably tastes more magic-y?
Nice.
Good
Well-
enough for me.
Trust me, I'm a high mage. Things can taste magic.
Oh no, I have no doubt. I have experienced many things that taste very magical.
I have two. Some of them not the best way, but I know.
I
what
have
you
in
mean.
all the best ways. Therian will look offhanded into the distance. Mm.
He means he stuck them all the way up his
I'm gonna
butt.
put these way up your butt, Marla. Go way up your butt.
God.
Actually,
Honestly,
I
I,
found out the other night that Thur
Yeah,
doesn't
it's
like that
because
show.
I don't know.
I don't know why. I know why she doesn't like it, but still.
I
That
will
show's fun.
opt immediately out of this conversation because, and Keen will probably be aware, most of us in fan chat were privy to Frogopus DCL and none such arguing about cartoons for like an hour and 45 straight fucking minutes.
Ugh, I hate listening to
It
that
was
shit.
fucking. It's like a
Okay.
drone strike on my will to live.
It is pretty bad.
I just prefer the arguments that me and Bob have. They're better
I
arguments.
can only assume so.
Ass or titties?
Ass titties, ass and titties,
Usually about
ass
that
titties,
person.
titties, ass and titties.
mostly about food, what Scout just said, and making fun of each other's states.
That sounds
Oh,
fair.
yes.
But we can all agree.
One
that
time we
ice-
were making fun of each other so good that Magnus thought we were making fun of him and got mad.
Oh yeah, I remember
Amazing.
that.
what was this?
It was a lot of fun. Anyways, so yeah.
My state has
Do you
better
guys
sandwiches.
have
than
anything
you.
to? Okay. Voland. Yeah.
Yes.
It's been about a minute, so you pop back to your form.
You can turn into a puppy, Voland. That's very handy.
Yes, through the actions or, frankly, generic inactions of Harry. But yes, I am here.
Sweet. Rub, 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 rub.
Okay, now get off of me.
No, I'm actually pretty content.
Quick,
Here.
if you bounce on your
Off.
back legs, you'll crush his
Oh,
testicles.
Hey, you'll let
I'll,
Squidbutt up
Squidbutt
here.
doesn't. Squidbutt
Nice.
doesn't like have a like genitals to mash against her back whenever they're sat on her as well. I've got to imagine that being
Fine,
sat on Corlia bareback with like, you know, cock and balls means that there's just like that's the only contour she can feel on her ass.
Link chickens. All right, I got a new quest on my phone.
Final slide off.
He's also less
This
bony.
is true.
I have no bones.
I got no bones
Exactly.
to hold me up.
I am all squish.
I was just about to say, you're all squish, no bones.
All squish.
So
Meanwhile, I can't
Is
imagine.
there-
I don't know how magnificent a booty Voland has, but I can't. But I can imagine it's less than younger Vols.
Yeah, he's probably not got it. He's not probably not got a booty to counter like the nat 20 ass that. So the double nat 20 ass that is the younger Vrahini.
Has
Good
Roland ever rolled a charisma
Yeah.
for booty?
It wasn't double crits though. Let's face it. I mean, he rolled for he rolled.
Pathfinder literally can't.
It's true. I mean,
do
he
double
he
crits.
rolled for pretty, and then after that, immediately he rolled for donger and ended up as a tripod. So, you know, swings and roundabouts.
Anyways.
Actually, funny thing, Scout, if you actually look deep into my notes on my sheet, you can actually see notes on that.
Yeah, I'll take a peep.
Anyway,
So, anything you guys want from Leah before you head over to the Arboretum Arcana?
Yeah. Why exactly is what's your little doorman's problem?
We don't have a doorman?
What? And who's that fairy I saw outside?
She's in charge of the Eldritch Sanctum?
Oh.
And she's not a man? And also,
Is it-
I'm surprised you're not. I'm surprised you're still in one piece if you pissed her off.
What can I?
That was laggy.
What?
I'll miss you, Ram. You went blurp and then
What?
lagged out.
What can I say? I'm charming.
I'm sure.
Charisma check.
Sure, I'll hit that for you.
All right, you can. You can try.
Yeah, I've given up trying to get into
That's
a full
fine.
20.
Charisma 12.
Nope. Nope.
it's charisma.
She blinks at you. And then, like, nuzzles into Thel's palm.
Rub. Thel's on the ball right now. She's just fucking charming the shit out of people.
So, Maya, Corlia, Lirelai, is there anything you would like to ask the nice Kitsune lady before Thel drags her off into the darkness?
No.
Okay.
How many licks does it take to get to the center? Awesome. Good talk.
Yeah.
Someone remind me to have words with that fairy when we get out.
Surely it sounds dangerous to have words with the fairy again.
Yeah. You know, this is a very magic lady with a lot of spell books. If you wanted to talk to her about that, then yes, and otherwise get out so you could go to the Arboretum.
Okay.
Like, did you want to browse her
Got
wares?
some fine things for sale, stranger.
I mean, unless magical spices.
Dank
And herbs.
herbs.
If you look over her wares, there are a bunch of like very normal spells. There are spells of like Celadry's fresh breath. There's some minty boomdazzle in there. There's fireball. There's all the normal ones, and then one very expensive spell wrapped up, scroll wrapped up in gold and put aside.
She has fancy stuff.
What? I mean, I can't use it. What's in the scroll? Not that I can use it. But
It's like, yeah, no one can actually know how it works, and like leans heavier to the palm. It was Archmage Lave's invention. She likes calling herself Archmage. It's nice. It's if you have like people you really like but they're like far away, you can summon them.
Huh.
oh, huh, interesting.
It does sound super useful.
Interesting.
Mhm. Oh, I can't use magic,
So,
so I'm just gonna ow my face again with the face.
so yeah, is Lorelei looking for a book of booty call?
I might.
How easy is it to put him back? Because it might be kind of unfair if you summon him for a night of passion and then he misses school for the next, like, half a month as he tries to get home again.
School doesn't. This is like in the Middle Ages, so school doesn't work like that. School works like you show up and you tutor for a while.
I mean, I'm speaking in equivalence, but I feel like it is a modicum of a dick move to booty call someone to the other side of a continent when you just moved there for a magic college.
I'm just saying that this is one of the spells that's existed in the world since like session 1. It's just that no one's ever gone to like a spell workspace.
That's because like the closest thing to like a legit ass spellcaster is like we have a psionic person and we have a sorcerer, neither of which really need to worry about spellbooks.
Nope. Yeah.
Yeah, how much did they cost?
I mean, this is true.
Yeah. Scroll of summoned waifu and husbando. You summon the someone that you're thinking of along with their earthly possessions to you. Very expensive spell though.
Might be a bit pricey for booty call.
I mean, it summons them permanently. They don't go back.
Then is there a scroll of booty call?
just a scroll of glory hole. You just put your dick in the scroll and then it appears near the face of your partner.
You say that, but yeah.
I'll take Treventine.
They're much less expensive, but yeah. There are basically spells of that, yes. And they're only like 500 GP because they only last for like the 15 minutes. You can stick things through the hole. But it only works with sexy bits. Doesn't work with anything else.
Trusty Faye.
No one know. Well, if you ask, it wasn't made by a Fae. It was made by the Queen.
She's a cool girl. I mean, your brain might fall out of your penis if you meet her, but she's a cool girl.
I mean, she also might flay you alive.
Potato.
You know, she's she is the patron of like in the extremes as well, while Etsuna thinks that stuff is icky.
Yeah.
Wait, what's
And
the
gets in her
potion do?
floof.
Yeah,
What's the potion?
there's no potion.
What?
There is a scroll of glory hole.
Oh.
Yeah, and summon waifu as a bando.
The summon waifu husbando one is very expensive and is a permanent summoning, whereas the scroll of glory hole is a 500 gold scroll for sticking your penis into so that your companion can give you a quick BG.
Or you know, you can put the little oval bit and shape it around other bits. Doesn't have to be dongle.
True. It would be kind of amazing if you didn't use it for sex stuff, like you just used it literally to just like, I don't know, like goatsy people across the continent. It's just, you just fucking perform butthole set.
Before, and there have been terrible wars over goatseeing over history, but they've all been lost in the forgotten
Of course,
ages.
I mean, it's because the goatsy age never actually caught on.
Alright. So is anyone going to pick that up, or are we going to go to the Arboretum Arcana?
As tempting as it is, they'll sadly cannot UMD.
Alright. Then off to the Arboretum Arcana.
Bodhi will hop down to join you guys.
When when everyone leaves, the last thing, like if Lirelai looks back over her shoulder while like closing the door that goes straight down, Leah is holding Thella leash. Yeah, it's giving Thella leash. There we go.
Yeah.
Let's go.
She may or may not like flick the finger
Two.
guns. Yeah.
All right. So, off to the Arboretum Arcana.
Bodhi will look like remotely not even a little bit surprised that you've all exited without Thel. Like, alright, so she either got disintegrated for pissing off that fairy, which I'm gonna assume didn't happen because I saw Volan end up in the water, or she's getting up to boning shenanigans again.
Yeah, it's that second one.
Oh my god, sudden catastrophic anal fisting. The tactical use for Summon Gloriole. That's genius.
Jeez.
Can't work that way though. There are limits. to
There's
what
only so
spells
much a spell could do, and no one really wants to get their asshole fisted by surprise. You have to ask real nice.
I really do want to use that and just like maybe I'll use that tonight.
Did you buy one then?
Did you pick up a scroll?
I want one,
500
yes.
gold.
Oh, okay.
500.
How much?
Are you sure?
That's most of my travel money. Oh well.
I'll probably let it last longer, but it is a pretty powerful spell because it's not like you're putting facsimiles of your body parts in that. Your whole body part is going through.
It's a shame I can't learn how to
It'd
do
be amazing if you just sat there and then you
Oh.
see. Well, I mean, I say amazing. It'd be more like a chthonic
It is
horror
a-
for the recipient of that spell to Lorelei goes, all right, time to make sure he knows that I'm here, and then just a hole opens into the middle of nothingness and tentacles pour out. You'd be like, this is everything I was warned about. Before it just turns out that they were looking for sexy fun times.
it.
Look, whenever an interdimensional space opens up and tentacles pour out, assume that they aren't there for rapey fun times, and instead it's some kind of Lovecraftian nightmare that's about to visit upon you. It's just the safer guess.
What are you, gay?
Considering I spent a portion of today writing just a dude slamming, I'm feeling gayer than usual. I'm not cool.
Well, I mean, you kind of are.
I'm
Though.
the good gay though. I'm the gay that wants to mash pussies together.
Massive lesbian. Weaponized
Weaponized.
lesbian.
Also, I want an excuse to use the phrase "mash pussies together."
I mean, maybe tomorrow.
Are we going to call the session to a close then?
Yeah, it is 8:30. So, I'm sorry the sessions can only be 2 hours long, but next week I promise it picks up at the the investigation starts hardcore at the Arboretum Arcana, and then going out and finding the mom and stuff like that. It's gonna start next week.
Have
I
fun
mean, you
with that.
say this,
okay.
but I love
I
FAF.
I hope that you have a good time, Maz.
I'm going to give Jesse such a surprise blowjob he won't even know. He
Aw.
won't even.
Yeah. So, next week, Mercendi, we won't go too far without you. We'll go through some investigation. Your character will be assumed to be there, but not anything like character paradigm shattering. So basically, nothing super cool is gonna happen without you.
Oh,
We'll leave that for you to be there. All right.
That's great though, grenade salad.
I'm not gonna let your character quest be done without you. Just like some investigating, and that's about it. All right, guys. Well, thank you everyone for playing. Is there anything anyone would like to bring up before we draw the session to a close?
I hate communist technology.
I regret not bringing water down with me when I had the chance.
And I am sorry that maybe an entire hour of this session was just wasted by boner shenanigans.
I I mean, you say that, but we love this shit.
This is true. You're all a bunch of fucking deviants too.
I resent that.
What?
At least none of you are into gross shit like hand holding. Ugh.
Oh, gross.
So
Why would you
gross.
say that?
It's
Why
worse.
would you give
That's
voice to
worse than
such a
Dungeon German midget porn.
Well, that's vanilla. Come on.
And on that, if you're watching in the VOD or you're watching in the stream, I hope that you have yourselves a lovely motherfucking good time, and do take care.
Like and
Bye,
subscribe.
stream.